it's the Lego Brit here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to turn this into this. So to add a sidecar to your Lego Star Wars 501st BARC Speeder. The 501st Battle Pack, or set 75280, is quite possibly one of the best Lego Star Wars sets ever made, and probably the best selling. It is an amazing arm builder, and I doubt if you haven't already got at least one. I've only got one, but some people have got loads and loads. So I decided to turn the BARC Speeder into a BARC Speeder with sidecar that can be very easily taken apart, so you can just have the BARC Speeder, and you can also put it with the sidecar. Very simple design, and that's what I'm going to be showing you how to do today. First of all, I thought I would show you the finished product with your BARC Speeder with sidecar. Now, I went with the 501st blue colour scheme, but you can do any colour scheme you want. There's certain pieces that I've used, like our printed ones, just like this one here, and you can use your own pieces. Just experiment around. This is only my design. I'm really pleased with how it worked out. You can see I used that stud shooter design, and I'm very pleased with this. So let's get on into the tutorial. But before we do, I'd like to say that this does not need any changing at all. So if you're like me and you don't really like changing anything that's come in sets, do not worry. You can completely just take this off, and this BARC Speeder remains exactly the same as Lego made it. So no change to this. The only thing that has been added is this sidecar and that connector piece there. But these can very easily be taken apart and obviously put back on. So let me show you what pieces are needed to make this. Okay, so this is all the pieces that you're going to need to make the 501st sidecar. This obviously isn't including the figure and the speeder, because obviously you need set 75280 to do this. And also take note that this one is a printed piece and this one is a stickered piece. Do remember that. Obviously you can use your own printed and stickered pieces, or just use plain pieces, that's fine. I just used what I thought worked best for me. So pause the video for what's on screen now and make sure you gather up all those pieces. So let's get into the tutorial. You will not believe what happened. I just got this far into the tutorial and realised I built something majorly wrong. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to do it all again now. Right, I've got to pay proper attention now to make sure I don't get my own build wrong. So, step one is going to be you're going to have these pieces here, and you're going to make the basic shaping. Then, to cement that together, you're going to do that. Now, this is the mistake I made. Make sure that it sticks out on the blue end. I did it completely wrong the last time I did the tutorial, so know how easy it is to do. So then you're going to turn it around and put this 2x1 there. Time for step two, but before I get into that, I would like to say that my colour choices that I've made here are completely subjective. I've used dark grey here and blue here, and that's because I ran out of blue pieces, to be honest. But you can use any colour scheme you want. You can do it in red or green or whatever. Just pick what you want and experiment around which pieces you have. So, step two is basically getting the shaping with these smaller pieces. So what you want to do is to put these two blue pieces just here, so on the edge of the grey, and symmetrical. Pretty much everything in this design is symmetrical, because I love my symmetrical designs, and you can do that just like so. And then put these slick tile pieces, they will come together in just a minute, and there. Step three is a pretty big one, so make sure you pay attention. The shaping really starts coming together here. So what you want to do is put these slope pieces, so you have two of these, and sloping up, so that it kind of meets that. It's supposed to look pretty clean, and it will look slick at the end. So you want to do that on both sides, more symmetrical designs, and that's going to look pretty good. And you're going to want to put these two slope pieces just there, and there should be the right space for them. If there isn't, then unfortunately you've built it wrong. Go back and rewatch this, and obviously feel free to rewatch it if the tutorial is too quick for you, but I'm trying to whiz through this, and the cheese slopes can just go there. So that is how it should look after step three. Time for step four. So you see we have this really big blue slope. Obviously if you're doing different colours, it can be any colour you want, but a big slope. Note you can also use two smaller slopes, just like this size, but I had a big one. And you're going to want to put this 2x1 underneath. If you're using two, you want to link them up, and then that's going to go just there. So really cement the shaping. And this piece here, this handle piece, is just going to go there for the cockpit area. Step five, we're going to slicken the design and get ready to put these stud shooters on. So these pieces here are going to make it look very clean, and we're just going to put that on either side. So more symmetrical design. I do love my symmetrical designs. And then you're going to put that piece there, and then these two pieces, which are really nice and hang off and enable you to have the stud shooters on the other side, and you just want to put those there. So very nice. It is time to put the stud shooters on, so the main play feature of the sidecar. So we have the stud shooters there, and they also come with those black cheese slopes. I didn't include them as separate pieces because it's not going to really impact the build if you don't have them at all, so I didn't want to put people off. So there, what you're going to do, oh I've just fired my stud shooter, but that is how they're going to go on. And then to slicken the front of the design, any colour, I chose blue, you can just put that there and it looks pretty cool. Let's hone in on the back. So I've turned it around, and what you want to do is put these inverted slopes just there, and these are going to make it look like the 501st BARC Speeder on the other side and look pretty slick, and it's actually going to hold it up together because that's what you want, a nice secure design, and I tried to give it that with this mock. So you can put that just like so, and then another inverted tile there, and then what you want to do with these 2x4s, or just one 2x4, and put that there to cement it all together, a very solid design for the back. I flipped it around again, and here we're going to add the Republic insignia. Now, I am aware that people aren't really going to have these pieces, so just use plain ones if you don't have them. I just thought it would be pretty cool to display the Republic insignia, but the Republic BARC Speeder doesn't actually show too much Republic insignia, so you don't actually have to use it. I just thought it would look cool. So we're going to put that on the back there, which is going to create a nice little seating area for your 501st Trooper, and that piece just there. And that is obviously a stickered one, so if you don't have that, do not worry, just use a plain one. So that is pretty much the sidecar. Now I'm going to show you how to connect it. To connect the sidecar to the BARC Speeder, you're just going to need these 5 pieces here, and again, this is very, very subjective. This could be 2 tile pieces, and this could be 1 big one. I just used what I had, same as colours. It could be any colour you like if you're doing it in a different colour scheme, but this is how I did it. So you want to make sure that you leave these 4 pieces here, because that's how you're going to connect the 501st BARC Speeder. Then what you're going to do is put this big tile piece there, this one there, and this one just there. Once you put your 501st Trooper inside the sidecar, there is obviously only one thing to do, and that is to connect the sidecar to the BARC Speeder, and this is very, very simple. These 2 pieces here are just going to go up to the back of that, and it will connect very, very easily. And the same goes for the 501st Speeder. It's just going to attach just there, like so. Very, very easily, and there you have it, the 501st Speeder with sidecar. Thank you very much for watching this LEGO Star Wars tutorial. I think this is a really neat upgrade that is pretty easy to do. Obviously, colours are a bit subjective, so if you want to do a red one, green one, whatever you want to do, this is just my sidecar design. Let me know what you think of this tutorial in the comments below. Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day. Goodbye.